Hello! Today we'll be talking about Kabutops, the only evolution of Kabuto who evolves at level 40. Its previous PYC dates are July 16th, 1996, May 7th, 1999, February 25th, 2002, December 16th, 2004, October 7th, 2007, July 28th, 2010, May 18th, 2013, March 8th, 2016, December 28th, 2018, and October 18th, 2021. I like Kabutops more than Kabuto, as Kabutops is less scary than Kabuto. Although I imagine if I saw it in real life, it would still be quite terrifying. This might be my favorite evolutionary naming, as it literally just adds PS to the name. Anyway, let's get in the Bulbapedia article. Hello and welcome to the Bulbapedia section of the video. Today we'll be talking about Kabutops, the shellfish Pokemon whose number is 0141. This is what it looks like. Its type is Rock Water. Abilities, Swift Swim or Battle Armor. Weak armor is its hidden ability. Gender ratio is 87.5% male and 12.5% female. Catch rate is 45 or 11.9%. Breeding is egg groups Water 1 and Water 3. Hatch time 30 cycles. Height 4'3" or 1.3 meters. Weight is 89.3 pounds or 40.5 kilograms. Base experience yield is 201 in the first 3 gens, 199 in Gen 4, and 173 in 5+. Leveling rate is medium fast. EV yield is 2 in attack. Shape is that. Footprint is that. Pokedex color is brown, and base friendship is 70. Kabutops is a dual-type rock/water fossil Pokemon introduced in Gen 1. It evolves from Kabuto, starting at level 40. Biology: Kabutops is a bipedal prehistoric arthropod Pokemon with a skeletal, well-armored build. It has a flat, half-circular head with a point on each side and 2 small eyes on the front. It is mostly brown except for its light gray chest and abdomen. There is a ridge down its back with 3 flat spines on either side, and it has a flat pointed tail. Instead of hands, its 4 arms have large, sharp, gray scythes. Its thin legs are brown, lead to small feet with 2 large gray claws. That's just wrong. It should be its thin brown legs lead, or its thin legs are brown and lead. Before it went extinct, Kabutops was in the process of evolving into a land dweller, as evident by changes in its gills and legs. This change is thought to be due to its prey moving onto land as well. In its ocean home, Kabutops could tuck up its limbs to help it swim extremely fast, up to roughly 29 knots. It used its sharp scythes to slice enemies and drink their internal fluids. Any leftovers left behind by Kabutops are consumed by other Pokemon. It is unknown what led to Kabutops' extinction. Evolution: Kabutops evolves from Kabuto. So you can see that here, Kabuto, Kabutops. Game data, NPC appearances, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Time and Explorers of Darkness. Kabutops and 2 Amistar are the bosses in Brine Cave. They attacked the player and partner without warning, but Chatot protected them. Wigglytuff later reveals that they had previously attacked them in a past exploration, and Chatot had saved him. Pokedex entries: in Gen 1 in Red and Blue, its sleek shape is perfect for swimming. It slashes prey with its claws and drains the body fluids. Yellow, a slim and fast swimmer. It slices its prey with its sharp sickles and drinks the body fluids. Stadium, swims very quickly. It tears at its foe with sickle-like forelegs and drains the foe's body fluids entirely. In Gen 2 in Gold, in the water it tucks in its limbs to become more compact. Then it wiggles its shell to swim fast. Silver, with sharp claws, this ferocious ancient Pokemon rips apart prey and sucks their body fluids. Crystal, it was able to swim quickly through the water by compactly folding up its razor-sharp sickles. For Stadium 2, if you have Pokemon Red, Silver, Crystal inserted, you get the Gold entry. But if you have Pokemon Blue, Gold, or Yellow inserted, you get the Silver entry. In Gen 3, in Ruby and Sapphire, Kabutops swam underwater to hunt for its prey in ancient times. The Pokemon was apparently evolving from being a water dweller to living on land, as evident from the beginnings of change in its gills and legs. Emerald, Kabutops once swam underwater to hunt for prey. It was apparently evolving from being a water dweller to living on land, as evident from changes in its gills and legs. Fire Red, it swims freely through water. It catches prey with its scythe-like arms and drains the victim's fluids. Leaf Green is very similar to Red and Blue's, but slightly different, so I'll read it. Its slick shape is perfect for swimming. It slashes prey with its claws and drains their fluids. In Gen 4, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, it is thought that this Pokemon came onto land because its prey adapted to life on land. Heart Gold is its gold counterpart. Soul Silver is basically Silvers, but Pokemon is the correct casing. The Gen 5 Pokedex entries are Diamond, Pearl, and Platinums. In Gen 6, X is the Gold entries. Y is Yellow's entry. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are basically Ruby and Sapphire, but Kabutops and Pokemon are the correct casing, and Water Dweller is now 2 words. In Gen 7 in Ultra Sun, its body had begun to change so it could function on land, but it didn't adapt in time and went extinct. Ultra Moon, it swims at speeds of roughly 29 knots, quickly closing in on its prey and slashing into them with its scythes to finish them off. The Let's Go games are very similar to Yellow's, but slightly different, so I'll read it. A slim and fast swimmer. It sliced its prey with sharp sickles and drank the body fluids. In Gen 8 and Sword, Kabutops slices its prey apart and sucks out the fluids. The discarded body parts become food for other Pokemon. Shield, the cause behind the extinction of this species is unknown. Kabutops were aggressive Pokemon that inhabited warm seas. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl is its Diamond and Pearl counterpart. Here we've got Kabutops in the Alola Pokedex in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Game locations. Side game locations. Held items, once again, we have the little note here with the asterisk instead of the note out here. Maybe it is something that they're gonna do now, I don't know. So in red, blue, and yellow, you get Bitterberry 100% of the time. The asterisk is saying that you need to transfer Gen 1 Pokemon to Gen 2 to get items for them. Stats, base stats, HP 60, attack 115, defense 105, special attack 65, special defense 70, speed 80, for a total of 495. This Pokemon's special base stat in Gen 1 was 70. Pokéthon stats, type effectiveness, damage normally by rock, bug, ghost, steel, water, psychic, dragon, dark, and fairy. Weak to fighting, ground, grass, and electric for double, except for grass, which is 4. Immune to nothing, resistant to normal, flying, poison, fire, and ice, all for half except for fire, which is for a 4th. Learn set by leveling up. We'll do this Evo here and then go down to 40. Upon evolution, you get Slash, 43 Protect, 49 Leech Life, 56 Liquidation, 63 Metal Sound, and 70 Stone Edge. We're skipping by TM/TR. Yep, for both of the games. We're skipping by breeding for both of the games. By tutoring, in the Sword and Shield expansion pass, you get Flip Turn or Meteor Beam, nothing by prior evolution. By transfer from another generation, from 3 through 7, you get Aerial Ace. 4 through 7, you get Aqua Tail. 1, you get Bide, that doesn't work anymore. 4, you get Captivate, that doesn't work anymore. 6 and 7, you get Confide. 2, you get Curse. 1, 2, 5, and 6, you get Cut. 1 through 7, you get Double Team. 1 and 3, you get Double Edge. 5 through 7, you get Foresight. 2 through 7, you get Frustration. Neither of those moves work anymore. 2 through 4, you get Fury Cutter. 2, 4, and 7, you get Headbutt. 2 through 7, you get Hidden Power. That doesn't work anymore. 5 and 6, you get Hone Claws. 1 and 3, you get Mimic. 4, you get Mud Slap and Natural Gift. Natural Gift doesn't work anymore. 6 and 7, you get Nature Power. 1, you get Rage. That doesn't work anymore. Same with Razor Wind. 1 and 7, you get Reflect. 2 through 7, you get Return. That doesn't work anymore. 4 through 7, you get Rock Polish. 2, 5, and 6, you get Rock Smash. 7, you get Rock Throw. 2 through 4, you get Rollout. 3, 4, and 6, you get Secret Power. That doesn't work anymore. 1, 3, and 7, you get Seismic Toss. 1, you get Skull Bash. 5 through 7, you get Smackdown. 1, you get Submission. 2 through 7, you get Swagger. 1 through 7, you get Toxic. 1, you get Water Gun. 3, 4, 6, and 7, you get Water Pulse. And 4 through 7, you get Ring Out. That doesn't work anymore. Side game data. Okay, got all this. Yep. Guardian Signs in the browser entry. It triggers Rock Balls to attack. Got all this. Yeah. Evolution data. Kabuto, level 40 Kabutops. So sprites here. So yeah, pretty good. Interesting. This first couple with the eyes, particularly this one, they look a little bit more cartoony than the, I don't know, more bug-like eyes I guess we get later on, or whatever. These sort of more modern, I guess. And these are a little bit, it looks, yeah, it's just way more goofy than the version we'd get later. Like that is more, I don't know, like a curve. That's more like a bump, so obviously these back sprites don't work for these two. And I got to get this kind of more or less what we'd get moving forward in Gen 2. Like, it doesn't change much, I think, from there. Like, tails might change, the spikes might change, I don't know, these middle part might change a little bit, but generally it stays pretty much the same. 3, a little lighter. Shiny is green. I didn't even say that earlier. Sorry. Now it's a lighter green. We're back to sort of a darker brown, but not quite the same brown as we had earlier. A darker green. Again, not the same green, but yeah. These are more gray. They start off kind of a whitish gray, but now they're kind of more solidly gray. Although not so much in the back spray. That's interesting. Seem to have a green tint in the back for the shiny. That's interesting. Gen 4, different models, which, I don't know, more simplified probably, but you get a full back spray here, that's pretty cool. The models here, pretty good, I would say, adaptation. Very scary. You can clearly see the size are, they're very thin for some reason. They're much more, I don't want to say scythe-like than these things are. These are vaguely scythe-like. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, they get thicker in sun and moons. That's interesting. Yep, and the Let's Go games. I'm sure these are better models. Homes, they're pretty good models, yeah. Skeletal sprites, image from red and green, image from red and blue. We saw that in the streams. If you watched those, I accidentally saw that like a week ago or something like that, or like, yeah, a week and a half ago or something in the streams. Oops. Image from fire red and leaf green, so that's kind of fun. You get to see the different skeletons. In the anime, Kabutops in the anime, yep. The Kabutops fossil in the anime, that's pretty cool. For this Pokedex entry here, I've already recorded for Amistar's anime section, so we'll let Dexter read it.
Ammonite and Amistar, Kabuto, and Kabutops. It is believed that these Pokémon became extinct tens of thousands of years ago. The details of their behavior is shrouded in mystery. Though some have speculated that they may still exist, none of these Pokémon have ever been seen alive.
We've got Pokemon Origins, Kabutops in Pokemon Origins, Twilight Wings in the manga, Kabutops in Pokemon Adventures. In the TCG trivia, in the Pokemon Red and Blue Beta, Kabutops was originally known as Lantis. This is derived from the word Atlantis. The radio drama, The Birth of Mewtwo, contains an announcement about Kabutops' discovery by a Pokemon academic circle where it is believed to be the oldest Pokemon discovered and is said to have retained its original form since 2 million years ago. Kabutops is a scientific name, Kabutops maximus, which was stated in Fossil Fools. The only other Pokemon with a known scientific name is Oddish with Odium Wanderus. The name Kabutops maximus does have real meaning. When translated, it means the largest Kabuto face, referring to the size and shape of Kabutops' head. Yeah, we read this one in the Blastoise video, this last point. Origin: similar to how Kabuto is based on horseshoe crabs, Kabutops resembles Eurypterids, prehistoric arthropods that hunted in seas and rivers and are believed to have been related to modern horseshoe crabs. The large head is also identical to the cephalon in trilobites, and the spines down the back resemble their thoracic sections, though the size and predatory nature closely resemble Eurypterids more. Because of the cross similarities, it may also be based on the Chirurus genus of trilobites. Name origin: Kabutops may be derived from Kabutoabi, Triops, Kabuto helmet, Triops, and ops, common suffix in names of prehistoric animals derived from the ancient Greek word for face. In other languages, related articles, external links to the fossils and fossil Pokemon. Yeah, let's move on. Since we already watched the first scene in the anime of Kabutops in the Ammonite video, we'll watch the second scene in the anime with Kabutops. Hello and welcome to the anime portion of the video. Today we are watching episode 46, Attack of the Prehistoric Pokemon. The plot isn't very relevant, as Kabutops' second scene in the anime is this, who's that Pokemon section? Yeah. It's Kabutops!
Kabutops!
Yep, and that is Kabutops' second scene in the anime. Let's move on. Now let's see why people love Kabutops. Now let's look at fan art. Hello and welcome to the fan art section of the video. No, we sent fan art, so instead we're looking at DeviantArt fan art. For those of you who are not familiar with the series, what we do is we go through these images until we find an image that doesn't contain a Kabutops. So we've got Kabutops by Joshua Dunlop, this sort of more realistic looking Kabutops. I feel like I could definitely see something like this in Detective Pikachu. It's very nice. I like how they sort of, instead of making it more like size, it's more the rock-like features, you know. It's kind of fun. Then Kabutops by Evil Apple 513. This kind of cool posed Kabutops. That's kind of fun. Then we got Kabutops by Zaus 54. This simple Kabutops image. It looks like it's in a cool pose, I guess. This image doesn't contain a Kabutops, so we'll move on. Thanks to everyone who submitted fan art. I'll be streaming tonight at 8 p.m. CMT, Central Mountain Time, but I won't be evolving Kabuto into Kabutops as I need to wait until I talk about Snorlax to do that. Instead, I'll be catching a Jigglypuff and evolving it into Wigglytuff. Tomorrow we're talking about Aerodactyl. As always, this is my proper outfit, and you'll see me tomorrow.